Hello. Thank you so much for tuning in, Libra. Welcome to Tarot Solar Sun Studio. I am Caro, and I will be performing a weekly tarot reading. This is for the from the 1st to the 7th of April, so it's a weekly energy. Of course, our readings are general readings for that signs collective, so it may not resonate with everyone watching. That's why you can always check your other astrological associations. If you would like to ask personal tarot questions, you can visit my live streams of Courage Answering Your Tarot Questions for personal consultations. And let's go ahead and let's get into it. So what Libras needs to know in between two eclipses. So we had the Libra solar eclipse lately, and on the 8th, also depending on where you live in the world, but 8th of April, solar eclipse in Aries. So let's find out what's gonna come out of this celestial energy and the forces that are at work for us. So the first message is, dear Libras, we have a hangman. I remember a reading has also started like this, but was it Aries, Taurus? I just can't remember. We have the Emperor. Wow, the cards are very similar. I'm not sure. Aries, Taurus reading, but very similar, as Aries is your opposite sign, the opposite axis. So, wow. By the way, maybe you are dealing with another Aries, another Libra, Aries, or Pisces, and now we have the Devil Capricorn energy. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Cups. What is happening? What is happening here? Okay, so you got to make a new beginning around this time. There are some situations which wants to actually refresh itself. There are situations which wants to needs to set free, you know, and for this you are not afraid to leave some old existential patterns in your life. Can be from any sorts of life area, but it's like enough is enough with something, and it's like this cuffs, you know, like making you like being stuck in a situation. So some of you may leave old emotional maybe baggage behind, but you may really realize some kind of perfection in a lesson, like the perfection of something. It's like new shores are waiting for you. The Emperor energy can also aim the perfect and the whole, the complete, you know, something solid, a solid lesson. It's not just a lesson. It's not just some kind of a spiritual realization. Also, hangman, release, sacrifice, spiritual awakening. You are looking at it and trying to give it a solid meaning. You also need to identify with an intangible situation, trying to make it tangible for yourself. How this thing gonna now work? What's the lesson? But then you tap into that, and you may be even understanding the devil in the details. If I would give one title to this reading, this would be definitely the devil in the details. And what has been like creeping you, you know, what has been causing that that loss, that control, that behind the scene intention, you know, what has been like preventing you to embark on a journey, to make a new choice around one area of life at least. All these mystery, I think, will be revealed. So you maybe also find some great ties, like what is the root of this thing, like how deep it goes, you know. So what was like uprooting you to a particular place at this, like you may discover some kind of a mechanic of a situation, how things actually all connected, like tied up with each other, and trying to learn like about this realization, spiritual lesson from it. At this time, for you to realize this great awakening, you need to first identify the old pattern, old emotions. And for this, it is about moving deeply inward to reevaluate the emotional situation for you. And it may ask you to acknowledge a couple of difficult emotions, which is gonna make new things. It's gonna make for the new, and then so you can find that reunionation in some area of life. You can reunite yourself as you identify these things. This emperor wants to learn about this Piscean, intangible Piscean energy. He also he's understand what I have to sacrifice. Am I keeping the right things? The things actually that I will sacrifice is not gonna feel like a sacrifice. It's already like keeping me in stock and in control. Is it like it can be the devil, also the shadow aspect of emperor, like the tendency to control situations may not work. So here, some realizations, and with the Piscean, also Saturn is transiting in Pisces. So what is controllable and what you need to let go of can be a mind state, you know, something you were like holding on too much, but it has just completed its growth potential for you. Now you got to embark on this new journey. You are really, really you are one of the signs who is very much in tune with what is really going on actually around them. And you don't want to like soaking yourself in some kind of a place. And you know, sometimes it takes faith. Do I have faith in this? You know, asking this question. Is it faith or this is belief? I think the devil is, this is the fake belief. This is belief. But Hangman is the faith. And I stand with having faith, because the belief is here is the illusion. So you will have, I think, a lot of time to decide, and you, in this breakthrough, you are going to realize like other viewpoints, and this is something you do best. You can really see the other point of view here, and what you see, you may not like it, and you may think that, no, you know, I can't excuse me, this viewpoint is not helping, this situation is not helping. Pisces, Aries, Capricorn energy strong in this reading. And I do feel a situation that has been long, like hold back. It's like you finally like get too close to something and you really looking it in its eyes and you really see there's something. And what you see, you don't forget. Maybe this is something you cannot speak of yet, but you are happy with the result. And you may just silently leave it, really, leaving it behind. We have the finger symbolism. There was something which was like warning you of a problem. This may create a really big problem in the future. And stubborn and aggressive person, also clarifying the Emperor here. Oh, Emperor is Aries, and we had the ram symbolism for it. Okay, the Aries energy is also where the solar eclipse happened. It is also the North Node. It's also the Chiron. So there is a lot going on. What is actually, future can feel vulnerable, but also healing. Make sure if you want to understand something, it's nice to focus to understand it. But it says the shadow aspect of Aries is, of course, aggressiveness and can be very stubborn energy and very selfish. Maybe a person who is like giving these signs and the problems that they are creating in the future is now coming into your radar. Also, are you gonna work with or stay with this person? Wow, to realize this devil in the details, you may be also doing something risky and taking a chance, like to go down the rabbit hole and see actually what was like hidden in the dungeon for so long time. Wow. I have to tell you, you are like saving yourself from time, disappointment, fights. If you need to care for a child, or you are also helping them to be safe. But something is like come to like reach its limit for you. If you stay so much, then you're gonna be like the part of this game. This can be all like an internal conflict as well, as it may also play out through people's circumstances and situations. But whatever the thing is, I think you may have a really good chance like to move around something, and you don't have to, you may want to stay observe and see how long something may go for you. But I feel to acknowledge what was like blocking you all this time, and leaving old emotions behind, making a re-evaluation of your situation will be more helping to you. There are very strong visualizations you can do at this time, Libra, and because they may have a strong potential to manifest later under this Piscean vibes in your reading, because Pisces is also dreaming, visualizing, and then manifesting. And also Saturn in Pisces is like having the discipline to keep and multiply also what you have already manifested, and making it long-term for yourself, making things concrete. So at some point, I think there is going to be feeling of joy and hope for moving forward in your life. And some of you, I think, like leaving a place, maybe there is a shore. If you are like living a place, like living in the shore, like you are living a shore, and like you are making like a a step towards like a new lands, right? So this Emperor wants to also, of course, like want to see his influence in the situation and how far it can also go. I think all these gonna be like tested to the limits. You're gonna feel something tested to the limit, and once it is full, you're gonna really have this like, you're gonna be like looking for a new plateau, emotional plateau. Like in every step, you are going to weave a new experience with a sense of fulfillment in that tapestry. But for this, you really got to see the devil in the details in a situation. It's like a microscopic look for you, and I think this is going to be very exciting. Some Libras may literally playing with the devil and taking risks to surpass some tricky situation, let's say. And for this, there can be some different moves you may be also making. A stubborn person can be first hindering, but then helping in your way. So there is no good or bad in this. Things are quite actually paradoxical, but it's just like if something needs to come in your way, you're gonna experience it, and you're gonna be moving to the next level. I wonder at this time what might really help you in terms of oracle message. I want to get this deck and see what it has to tell you. It's a animal spirit oracle. Unity heart. You are being called to work on collective healing. Some Libras, as they move forward and making the situation a healing experience for themselves, are going to contribute greatly to the collective consciousness. Your individual work will contribute greatly to the collective consciousness. And realizing that there is no separation in this actually, as you tap into that wholeness within you, there is no actually separation in this. Separation, as it is also greatly put and said in the great mystical schools and mystical traditions, separation is like gonna feel like an illusion at that point. So there can be some great healing capacity can come from this. What others maybe doesn't give any chance, you may be really by moving forward and sometimes doing the unthinkable maybe for some of you. You can really change the situation totally. And there is some great awareness in this. It may feel like solving out a puzzle. Every time you solve out a puzzle, you make sure it's not creating new puzzles. So you can have this smooth sailing in front of you. So that's what I have for you with Libras. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I will speak to you in the next readings. Okay? So bye-bye. Take care.